Hey guys, I'm Mushroom Stew here, and I welcome you guys all to another SpongeBob SquarePants review, where today I'm going to be reviewing the episode Trident Trouble. So this episode was pretty good. I mean, literally, there were like these cool narrators, like, yeah, 4 people narrating this story. Like, you can probably see from the title card, that's them. Like, it starts with the title card saying that, then the 4 people saying that they're going to be narrating the episode. And, like, one had, like, a shock look, the other had an anger look, one that had a happy look, one that had a sad look. Alright, well, they all said that they were going to narrate the episode. So then it starts to that, then it plays the title card music, and then it starts with them, the narrators explaining about who King Neptune is and how he defeated a Kraken. Excuse me. Sorry. Anyways, so they start about defeating the Kraken, and then like they present this idiot, who is he? They're referring to as SpongeBob, and then SpongeBob and the King Neptune accidentally bump each other, switching their items. So SpongeBob has King Neptune's trident, and King Neptune has SpongeBob's spatula. And then SpongeBob goes to the Krusty Krab. Squidward gets upset that people are complaining for Krabby Patties. So SpongeBob tries to get out his quote-unquote spatula, but then he realizes that that the trident had magic, that his little spatula had magic. Like when he tried to slice up the lettuce and tomato, and he wanted to wish for them to slice themselves, and then they sliced themselves. It was kind of pretty cool. And then he wished that the Krabby Patties would serve themselves, and then the Krabby Patties did serve themselves. It was pretty good. And then they had feet, they had hands, kind of like the good old animation service. Anyways, so like they served themselves, and the customers really enjoyed that. And that's when SpongeBob gets frustrated on how the trident's not working, and then he accidentally angered the trident, which caused the Krabby Patties to go turn into weird monsters that tried to attack the customers. The customers all left. Mr. Krabs was very mad at SpongeBob for making them leave. So then, later on, SpongeBob then decides to help people. So he wanted Mr. Krabs to give away his money, which is really sad, which I don't feel comfortable with him doing that, since he is a stingy crab. Alright, so yeah, he wished for Mr. Krab to give his money away, and he did. And then later on, he wishes for a lot of things. Well, I mean, that went haywire really much. And then first he starts off with saying that he gets these cool Greek mythology clothing. That's kind of pretty cool. And then there was a jellyfish to represent the hair. It was funny. But anyways, so SpongeBob then starts off by first a baby had a hard time getting his pacifier, so SpongeBob helped by making the pacifier go by itself, but then the pacifier turned into a monster and sucked the baby. And then there was a man who had a hard time growing his grass, so SpongeBob made the grass grow, but it turned around that the grass tried to attack the man. Then SpongeBob notices Patrick, and then he said that he wants ice cream. So then SpongeBob gets an ice cream truck, but it's all wrecked. And then it opens the door, lots of ice cream come out, but then the man trips all over the ice cream. And then SpongeBob tries to reverse all that, and then fixes the truck, and yep. And then SpongeBob, which is really kind of a pretty cool thing, good idea, which would be a cool idea if any of you guys had superpowers. So yeah, if SpongeBob made this like ice cream geyser thing, which started leaking out ice cream, flowing ice cream everywhere. But then it became a bad idea, so SpongeBob tried to stop it, but it got worse. And then everything he did was wrong. He realized all the mistakes he made. And then King Neptune comes back, finds SpongeBob because later during the episode, King Neptune found out King Neptune had to face the Kraken's mom, and then he realized that his trident has probably been switched with SpongeBob's spatula, and no recognizes that it's SpongeBob, but because it says that it belongs to him. Pretty smart for SpongeBob, at the least. So then King Neptune gives the spatula back to SpongeBob. SpongeBob tries to give the trident back to King Neptune, but then it started having this little electrifying shock because it doesn't know who its rightful owner is. And then King Neptune tries really hard. Then King Neptune takes the trident, and then he becomes healed because he was bruised all of a sudden from that Kraken. And then he uses the magic to fix everything, and everything went back to normal. At the end, SpongeBob and King Neptune used their items to attack the Kraken. Because King Neptune, when King Neptune tried to pull out his trident, when he realized there was grease on the spatula and it got on the Kraken's mom's dress, which she got really mad about. So then that's what happened. So it was pretty good. I love how they got these 4 narrators. I know Noah Spongy did a video complaining about how he doesn't like that idea really much, that there's really no comedy between the narrators. But that's his opinion, okay? I want to hear your guys' opinions, okay, about this episode. Tell me in the comments below, and I'll see you there.